everyone, welcome to Music Education with the music teacher. Now we are introducing the new segment of Guitar 101. Now we are here at the GUIVION workshop where we will be conducting most of the guitar classes and sponsored by the GUIVION guitar. Now before we even begin, I will tell you why the GUIVION guitar is the best guitar for a beginner. One of the good qualities of this GUIVION guitar is that it's very light. It is very light, so it is very suitable for a beginner player who hasn't yet mastered the technique of the posture and so on. And it's also very good even for younger learners. One, it's very light. Two, it's uniquely African. Like basically when you look at it, it gives you that African vibes. And now we are all about supporting African business people or African creators. Three, the GUIVION guitar has a very nice sound. You will hear as we get to learn how to play it. The sound is very clean because it is made from very good high quality wood. The fretboard is also a very good moderate size, a moderate kind of size, so that it doesn't give you problems when you're trying to hold chords. The fretboard is moderately sized. And also, one of the other characteristics or qualities of why it is very important to have a GUIVION guitar for the beginner guitarist is that the classical series, the nylon strings are very good and do not hurt your fingers. One of the challenges that beginner guitarists face is the pain on the fingers from trying an acoustic metallic strings can be very painful on the fingers. But the GUIVION classical series is very finger friendly. There we are. Now, when we talk about guitars, we will talk about three main types of guitars. We have the acoustic guitar. This is the guitar that does not require any amplification to produce sound. Then we have the classical guitar, which is a best example is this. The classical guitar is a type of acoustic guitar, but the difference is with maybe the shape of the body and the strings. Your average acoustic guitar has metallic strings. The classical guitar has nylon strings. And then we have the bass guitar, as many of you know it. Most bass guitars have 4 strings, others have 5 strings, and others have 6 strings. Now, most bass guitars are electric, purely electric. And then we have the electric guitar, which is electric. The electric guitar produces sound when you connect it to, when you power it up. So those are the main types of guitars. Now, then we talk about the parts of the guitar, the basic parts of a guitar. Now, when you look at a guitar, there are some parts that are very obvious. So this is what we call the guitar body. This is the body, or some people call it the sound box. This here, we call it the sound hole. This is where the vibration of air happens and production of sound happens. And then we have the fretboard. This is the fretboard. This wooden part is the fretboard here. This upper top timber or wooden kind of wooden part is the fretboard, and this is where the frets lies. Now the frets are these divisions that you see here. This division here, and then there is a metal bar there, and then another one, and another one, and another one. So basically these are frets. Fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on and so on. And then we have the tuning pegs. Here, 6 tuning pegs for each and every string of the guitar. Those are the basic parts of the guitar, but we will talk about other specific parts of the guitar. Now, the most important thing when we are talking about the anatomy of the guitar is to know the number of strings. So your ordinary acoustic or electric or classical guitar will have 6 string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. String 1 is the thinnest from the bottom. 1. String 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ascending in order of thickness. So from thinnest down here to thickest up here. 6 strings. Now, for the acoustic guitar or the classical guitar, the strings are labeled as such. This is E. This is B. This is G. This is D. This is A. And this is E. Now, these names of the strings correspond to the notes as we learned previously on the piano. So basically, if I was to find this on a piano, this E on the piano, this is where it would be. If I was to find this B on the piano, this is where it would be. If I was to find this G on the piano, this D, this A, and this E subsequently can be found on the piano as such. So what are we saying? We are saying that the music that you learn, the notes that you learned on the piano can also be played on the guitar. And the notes that you play on the guitar can be played on the piano. So E, B, G, D, A, and E. Now, an easy way of knowing it, now starting from the thickest or from string 6 is Eddie, it, dynamite. Goodbye, Eddie. From the top here, E, A, D, G, B, E. See how easy it is? 6 strings. Eddie, it, dynamite, goodbye, Eddie. Now, we have different types of guitar players. The most common types of guitar players you'll find is the accompanist. Probably this is someone who mostly will accompany a singer. So what elements of the guitar does a guitar accompanist need to know? You can also be your own accompanist if you are a singer, and it's very important. Now, if your main aim for learning guitar is to accompany yourself while singing or someone else while singing, then it is very important for you to have a background or an in-depth understanding of chords. And then we have the lead or the solo guitarist. Now for this, you will need a very good understanding of melody and scales in that sense. When I talk about scales, I'm talking about, that's a type of a scale. So for solo guitarists or lead guitarists, then you require a thorough understanding of scales in music. And then of course there is the songwriter. The songwriter is someone who will use the guitar mostly to create new music. So if you are a songwriter, then you also need a thorough understanding of chords and scales too, because of matters of keys. This will translate into melody creation. Then of course we have the bassist. For the bass guitarist, then you will need a thorough understanding of harmony, majorly, and of course melody and chords. Thank you for watching. I do hope that you have enjoyed and have learned something on this introductory session of Guitar 101, sponsored again by GUIVION Guitars. Please subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, like, and stay tuned for more informative content. Thank you very much and God bless you. Stay safe. In our next lesson, we are going to have a refresher course on finding the notes of the piano on the guitar. Subsequently, learning how to play different chords for the beginner guitarist.